It's crazy.
I like you lot. I'm on the cruise now. No, I don't. Nej, det är klart.
Det är det. Hey Google, volume down.
2.
2. Hey Google, volume down 2.
We'll give it something to go off.
Hello, welcome back to the vlog. It's been ages. So, we were going to start recording and then that lovely song came on, so that threw me back to summer. I feel like that was the last summer song. Excuse the hair, we have a lot to catch up on, so I can maybe give you an update on how that's going. I'm going to do a proper update, I think, the next time I wash my hair. It's Saturday, it's the first week back in Jan, we've just completed it, we're back in routine, back to 6:30, woo! 6:30 wake ups, on most days, we woke up at 8:30 today, so that was not,
Cool.
Saturday, no, it's Saturday.
Nah, we needed it, it was
We
God.
did, yeah, we did need it. What I am going to show you though today, once I kind of clip my hair up or something and wash my face at least, is our new hyper-fixation breakfast. It's like a healthy apple crumble, but for breakfast, amazing. So yeah, we're gonna make that together today. I don't know if I said Happy New Year, but Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas. We did a little tour the UK. I've just been gym, and now we're gonna make the breakfast, the apple crumble breakfast. So, God, my lips are so dry. These are my favourite, by the way. I don't know if anyone's tried them, the Laneige lip balms. The vanilla one and gummy bear. The vanilla one's under. But yeah, gummy bear literally smells like gummy bears, but like in a really nice way. Okay, let's make some breakfast. Okay, starting with a little bit of coconut oil. Okay, we've chopped up 2 apples, equivalent of an apple each because it's breakfast for both. I'm going to lower the heat. Tablespoon of honey per person and then 40 grams of oats per person. Lots of cinnamon. A splash of water. So I'm just going to give that a stir and then pop a lid on and just kind of let the apples soften for a little bit. The last time we did this we didn't put the lid on and it kind of just dried down too much. I'm going to leave that on a low heat. Let it soften. Also a new pan, we picked one up from Tesco because it was half price yesterday and the non-stick on the last one gave way. It was so good and it lasted probably like 2 years, which is obviously, yeah, it's quite good. But all of a sudden just went and then just everything's really annoying to cook. So yeah, it picked out £14 instead of 28. Pyrex. Stunning. Okay, so now we're gonna make the base of the crumble. Vanilla Outpro yogurt. It is actually supposed to be plain yogurt, but my local shop doesn't have any, so we've gone vanilla. I do about 80 grams, it depends how much you want. How much do you have? About 120. Big boy. 5, that'll do. The vanilla one is really nice. Also, Outpro is definitely the best vegan one in my opinion. Greek style one, I don't know if I've said this before, I probably have because I like it that much. But the Greek style Outpro is so good, it's so thick and creamy, so if you're trying to like cut down on your dairy, yeah, that's the nicest one. God, that's such a mess. That's 3 crates of Bacardi Breezes, by the way. We're taking them in a suitcase to a leaving drinks later. I'm gonna try not to drink any. But they were just sitting here, so we're gonna get rid. We're gonna put them in a suitcase, we're gonna turn up to the party with a suitcase of Bacardi Breezes. Vibes. Just finished, we're waiting for our next pack, but we have got a little bit left. Normally I would do a scoop, so like the equivalent of 1 portion of free sol vanilla protein. Again, my favourite protein, like don't use any others. It's vegan, it's meant to be hormone friendly, Mike has it too, like it is made for women, but obviously men can have it, there's literally nothing to say you can't. And it tastes really good, and it doesn't make your gut feel horrible, you know, like normally protein powders, I never really have protein powders, protein snacks, because they're just, yeah, they're not great for your gut, I feel like they upset it. But this one's really nice, and it also has, so it's a pea protein, and has a bunch of things, so like ginseng, vitamin B1, B3, B6 and B12, iron, calcium, magnesium, flaxseed and L-carnitine, Canteen. So all round amazing. Would definitely recommend. That's not an ad. We literally pay for a subscription every month. But we have just run out. So we've got half portions. So I'm going to pop in a half portion of protein into the yogurt as well. Give it a little stir. And that's basically like your custard essentially. So obviously that's vanilla. So if you did have plain yogurt, it would still be vanilla flavour yogurt. We were in the sauna the other day and we both really love custard. And we were in the sauna the other day and a woman came in and they were moaning about this woman and another guy that obviously just must go all the time and know each other. They were moaning about the temperature of the sauna and whatever have you. Then they were like, oh yeah, really hard, first day back. And they'd been swimming and she was like, yeah, today was like swimming in custard. And we both looked at each other like, that sounds great.
Where do I go for this swimming session?
I want to swim in custard. While we wait, I might tell you about our little Christmas break. We had 11 days on the road, which was kind of spontaneous. It wasn't really planned, was it?
Yeah.
I guess. Initially, obviously, as it kind of started happening, like, okay, yeah, this is an 11-day break, which was really nice. Would recommend and kind of want to go away for Christmas / New Year every year. Like, I'd love to go abroad for Christmas and New Year. I've been to Berlin before for New Year, that was amazing. Started on Christmas Day, started here, opened presents together, which was really nice. Although I did wake up alone because Mike was ill, and I was like, where the hell are you? In a cold. And he was sleeping on the sofa because he was really like ill and didn't want to ruin my sleep and then get me poorly, yeah. Selfless you, aren't you? Drove to Mike's family in Bedfordshire. Spent 2 days there. So we had Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Sister just had a baby, so it was nice like having the first Christmas with the family and the baby. And then we drove from his family to my mum and her partner in Stockton, so like near Middlesbrough. And we did 2 days there. And fun fact, my mum and her partner love karaoke. Like they go to Benidorm like for 2 weeks at a time every year. It's weird. You've been to Benidorm for like he met my mum in Benidorm for the first time. He was on a stag do. Huh?
For 2 days.
Yeah, he went for 2 nights and it was enough. So yeah, they love karaoke. So we did the first night we were there, I think we just kind of had like roast and then drinks around the place, and then the next day went to karaoke at like 3 PM. And it was fun. Barry, my mum's partner's, you know, he's got some lungs on him.
I won't say anything.
Anyway, so then after that 4 nights, that was enough family time, as you can imagine. So we were like, okay, we're already like this far up north, like we're near Newcastle kind of way. 3 hours to the Lake District, and we stayed in a cabin. I feel like you would have seen. I'm going to insert some photos here. And it had unreal views of like all the hills. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. And it wasn't too expensive either, and it was just so nice. So we spent 2 nights there, and we like went on a walk on like the full day, and ended up climbing Cat Bell's summit, which is 1,450 meters or something like that. It's like around there. Didn't realise like how intense of a climb it was, and at one point we're literally like rock climbing, like scaling it with our hands and knees because it was almost vertical. Terrified. Never done anything like that before, but it was fun and it was freezing. Did 2 nights there on our own, which was lovely, and then we drove another few hours to Edinburgh because my brother lives in Edinburgh. And we did New Year's there, which was so nice. After 2 nights with them, we went to another cabin, the mirrored cabin. Again, I'll insert some pictures here and I will link both for you in the description. But it was stunning, like this mirrored cabin, mirrors all the way around. No one can see in, but you can see out. So like you could stargaze from your room, watch the sunrise, sunset, and obviously in winter it's so late. So we woke up at 8 and we're still watching the sunrise for like 2 hours from bed. It was so nice. I was in Scotland, but they have view everywhere. Maybe use that as some inspo for next year. These are collagen sachets, by the way, from Zuki. So nice. These ones are the yuzu and passion fruit. And I've got some berry ones to try as well, which I haven't tried. But we're doing everything we can to stop the aging process right now. And that is part of it. I think those are now done. Like they're not mushed, they're just softened so they're easy to buy. You could, if you wanted to, I can kind of show you here, leave it and not mix it for a bit, and then it would go kind of crispy on the base. But we're really hungry, so we're not hungry, so we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna go for it now. And the last piece of the puzzle is nut butter. We've gone for smooth peanut butter. I mean, I don't know how good that actually looks on camera, but trust me, it tastes delicious. Yogurt with protein, apple, oats, and I've just sprinkled a bit more cinnamon on top of the peanut butter. So the Bacardi Breezers went down an absolute treat. Turned up with a suitcase with it, but fell up the stairs on the way to get the train there because the suitcase was so heavy, and then my shoe got caught on my coat. I fell up the stairs, bruised my knee. I missed my train. I had to wait half an hour for the train. It was a lot, but it was worth it because yeah, they went down such a treat. We ended up torpedoing them, which I literally haven't done since I was like, I don't know, so young. Well, that's loud. I'm going to wait for that to go. Okay. But I am hungover and it's January and I'm fuming. But it is the only drinking plans I have. So that's fine. Not drinking now for the next 3-4 weeks. So lovely. But yeah, today I am off to Hampstead Heath, which is obviously really nice and wholesome. So we're going to meet a couple of the girls there, and we're going to go for a little walk, wholesome walk, and a roast at the Holly Bush, which apparently is Ariana Grande's favourite pub for a roast? Maybe. I can't remember the facts. Damn it, I think it's Ariana Grande's. But it's called the Holly Bush, so I'm just going to bring you along with me. That gorge, Grace. You watching this? I just bottling as well.
Stripy trousers. Good, happy New Year. Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back, we're back.
So I'm pretty certain we're on a road where the last Bridget Jones film was filmed. I think she lived on this road. And when we get to the roast, I'm actually going to double check.
Okay.
But if I'm wrong...
Where is it? Where'd you... That is a nice road, to be fair.
Okay. But we'll see.
She was literally like, oh my god, I think this is Bridget Jones's road.
You know when you've been somewhere and it's like you've had a dream and it's like when you've been there already?
Yeah.
What's that called?
Deja vu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deja vu.
You are Bridget
Like
Jones.
I've been
Arrived. Ariana Grande's favourite roast in London. Okay, roast done, and didn't love the beef. The Yorkshire was massive. Yeah.
Wow.
You're hearing it here. I didn't love it. I didn't love the beef.
My pork was...
It was alright. It just wasn't pink. It was like, it almost felt like pork. Do you know what I mean by that?
But the pork was good. So you did.
Okay, the pork was good. So, Yorkshire, massive and lovely. Potatoes, again, too big and too fluffy, not crispy enough.
I actually would rather have had smaller potatoes with a crispier edge.
Me too, I agree.
But my pork was lovely. Don't even get me started with things in blankets. Pigs in blanket, if you will.
One, yes,
One,
singular.
chopped up into little circles. But I actually did like the flavour, so I'm going to give it an 8.
Oh, that's quite good. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
For roast in general.
I don't know why it's Ariana Grande's favourite then, but it's still a bit like...
I wouldn't give it that high review. I'd give it maybe a... Can I go
7?
6.8?
No.
7.
Okay.
7.
Also, it's not her favourite roast, it's her favourite pub.
My favourite pub. Okay, that makes
So I really like vegetables. Cabbage was lovely.
Yeah.
Please pan down to the plate.
Everyone's put shit on my plate.
Taking it home for a boyfriend, taking the scraps home for a boyfriend.
That was nice.
The Yorkshire was nice. The collie cheese was good.
There wasn't a lot of it though.
And you didn't have to pay extra for the collie cheese.
Yeah, I'm taking a doggy bag.
I think I'd give it a 7. Maybe the turkey would have been better. It was just the meat that laid it down for me, and the potatoes. The main bits.
Too fluffy, like you said.
Oh, I quite like it. I love potato, don't I?
You do,
I don't know why I worry.
famously. I am just walking through Bank, which is a throwback because I used to literally work in that building behind me there for years. No, you're all right. And yeah, just went to a Sasha One event, which is like a hair brand. It's Scandi hair brand. Just met one of the, like, I think she was a founder. Don't know, she was bloody beautiful, honestly. I'm like, if your hair brand makes me look like you, lovely, I'm in. But anyway, we went for infrared. Went for an infrared sculpt class, which was so hard at Cycle and Bank. So if anyone's looking for one, oh my god, like I've done a few of the infrared like Pilates and stuff recently, and I'm never like, I obviously do sweat, but it's never like crazy. This one was insane. So yeah, just met my friend that I used to work with. Obviously he's still there, so just met him for lunch, which was really nice. Went to Farmer J, the usual, and thought I'd come on because I am wearing, well, a leather trench, which obviously isn't the warmest in these times. And I actually had a comment on one of my TikToks recently saying like, oh, I have this jacket, not this one, but like, I have this jacket, can't wear it because it's too cold at the moment, blah blah blah. And obviously we all wear thermals. If you don't, then please do get on the thermals because they do make such a difference. But you know, like sometimes you don't want like your baggy tee to stick to a thermal, or like sometimes your trousers stick to the like leggings underneath. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, you know, when it just starts pulling and it's a bit unflattering. So I am going to show you, sorry, my little hack for keeping warm. So we have basically this little quilted number from Uniqlo, which is super thin, so it fits under your jackets. It's long sleeve, so it's obviously going to keep your arms warm, but there's a button here as well, so it can sit like that if your jacket is closed, or you can button it like that so that the neckline goes at a slant, so it can sit under a jacket like that. What a vibe. I'll link it in the description. It is like £60, but it's their puffer tech, so it's the one that kind of keeps you warm when it's cold and regulates your temperature, kind of like their thermals. So I do think it's worth it, and I do get so much wear out of it, especially in winter. So yeah, and also you just saw my outfit today, so great. Also new specs from Le Specs. I got a few pairs recently and I really like these ones. They're blue light ones, so they do have that little glare, but quite cool, aren't they? Anyway, that's me this week. I'm going to go and work from a coffee shop now. Thank you for watching my first vlog back. Love you forever.